So hello once again everybody, this is Bob Mackey from the Retronauts podcast, and today we're playing Clock Tower on this very special Retronauts live stream, and this is actually a continuation of the previous playthroughs of Clock Tower we've done before on this YouTube account. So if you haven't seen those, I believe this is part 3, so if you haven't seen those yet, go back, watch those. This game works in a very strange way in that it's an adventure game that you play and you replay, and as you play through it different times, you get different clues to tell you how to, get different endings, things like that. I'm sorry, I am saying the word different a lot, I realize that, and I can't do anything about it. So yes, again, this is Bob Mackey, and I'll try to sum up what we did last time, and all I can do now is move my cursor around as I stare down this dude in the face. So with this playthrough, I'm playing as Helen, and in our last playthrough, I believe Helen, the last thing she did was see the man at the library who was given the mask that had a connection to the previous Clock Tower killings from the first game. He was unfortunately killed by a giant clock hand, but I believe now we know where the Clock Tower killing started, and I think we're going to head there next. So, as always, let me know if I sound too loud, if the game is too quiet. By the way, this is a very quiet game, so you're not going to hear anything right now except for ambient phone ringing and office sounds. So let me know how I sound, let me know how this is going, and we're just going to pick up from where we left off here. So again, this is Clock Tower, and we're playing as Helen, and I think we're making really good progress. I am kind of going through this blindly right now, so let's talk to Old Gotts, who is a pressman. He is a journalist. So the Barrow's castle is where the first game took place, and that is where everything happened before this game, where Jennifer encountered Scissorman for the first time, where she I think, defeated him, but he is still around in this game. So we're going to find out why there is still a Scissorman, hopefully. So Gotts is saying, "Are you crazy? It's way too dangerous?" So I really hope you watch the first two parts of this, because basically in the first playthrough of this game I got a pretty bad ending. In the second playthrough I left off with a lot of progress behind me, and I'm picking up where I left off there with Helen's playthrough. So I am playing this in an emulator. I'm going to take a few breaks to quick save here and there, just for the sake of you people. It's always for the viewing audience. That is why I'm emulating, by the way. It makes things much easier for you. If I mess up, it's easy to jump back to a previous save state. And as of now, there is no way to legitimately buy Clock Tower 1. So I am left to my own devices, as it were. So let me just quick save real quick. And I am going to the Barrow's castle, but I don't know why they gave me this world map right now, because I thought I knew where I was going. So that's all we get from Gotts, who is a journalist. And let me know if you have any questions. I can see the chat. Actually, it looks like a bit of the chat is being cut off right now, so let me fix that. You know what? It's good enough. I think I can. It's not being cut off that much. Maybe a letter or two. I'll fix that for the next stream. So let's figure out what's going on now. And if you remember the last stream, we did save Edward, I believe, from Scissorman, who was in the library. Is there actually a clock tower in this game, says the Muteki. Yes, the titular clock tower is in the Barrow's castle, which is the sorry, not the premise, but the setting for the first game. So if you go back to my 2013 Halloween live stream, you'll see me fighting Scissorman as Jennifer way back then. But that mansion did have a clock tower, so you were correct about that. And so we're going to talk to Nolan again. And I believe I made a mistake before. Gotts is a policeman, not a journalist. I think I said he was a newsman before, but he's actually a policeman. So apparently we bought tickets for, there is no note on this map that says the airport, so I think we're just going to click around until we figure out where we need to go next to continue the story. So let's go to the hotel. If you remember from the last live stream about a week ago, we did save Edward, and Edward was staying in this hotel. Okay, he's fine now, so we might visit him again and figure out what's going on with him. Hopefully he's not even more traumatized than he already was before, because if you remember, he was an amnesiac who didn't remember his name, and he was given the name Edward. We're going to talk to them again. So Edward is going back to the orphanage, which is really unfortunate for him. Sorry, Edward, you had your one chance of freedom. So I assume Edward is going to follow us on our great journey, and hopefully I'm not roping myself into a bad ending. Because with Clock Tower you never really know what ending you're going to get. So Helen has no friends, which is fine. And let me know if you're new to this stream. If you have any questions about what happened before, I can answer them. The story is pretty simple. There's just a lot of there's been a lot of like action scenes where we've been fighting and avoiding Scissorman. So the library might still be blocked off. We're gonna check it out first. Yes, and I think I'll find some clues about him there. That was a very Christopher Walken style delivery. Yes, and I think I'll find some clues. I apologize for my bad Christopher Walken. That should not have been said on the on live on the air. So we're really assembling a posse now, aren't we? We are totally getting a crew together to go to the Barrow's mansion. And Helen does not seem super excited about bringing all these people along, but I think it'll be for the best. So we've been to the hotel, we've been to the library. We've let's see let's see, housing. No, let's go to the research building. I think we want to assemble as big of a posse as possible. We want to hog tie Scissorman. Yeah, Barton does live. I thought he died earlier. There was a body that I couldn't identify, but I guess he stuck around, so good for him. There's Jennifer. This is a very quiet game, by the way, so if you're not hearing any sound, it's not my fault. It's because it's not a game with a lot of music. Hello, FK in the coffee. I like that username. I think all the printers have shut down in morning. Not M-O-R-N-I-N-G, but M-O-U-R-N-I-N-G. Okay, so this is actually working out for us. Oh, okay, so now we're at the airport. That was actually pretty easy. Oh, thanks for the Talking Simpsons mention. That is my new podcast about The Simpsons. Listen to that on lasertimepodcast.com or find it on any kind of iTunes or podcast app that you use. It's a lot of fun to do. So long, Norway. So are they literally traipsing through the forest and camping out? What century is this? Uh-oh. We have been scissored to death so far, yes. And right now we're entering a scenario which it's implying that we are entering a like action scene essentially where we'll have to dodge Scissor Man.
Teach. Everyone's waiting.
Oh, yes.
I'm turning up the sound on my end just so I can hear the Scissor Man. Apparently God is conspiring to help Scissor Man because this is not natural in any sense. And we are so screwed. We're in Barrow's castle. So we're just going to save right now. And we're going to find out what happens next in the Clock Tower saga. I think we should all stay together, though. We have 10 people coming here, don't we? Oh, that's way too loud on my end. Jeez. So immediately we're in a location much more complex than anything else we've ever done before in terms of dodging Scissor Man and getting away from him. Hopefully we can find a way to defeat him. I feel like we should have gotten the authorities involved in some way. I don't feel like Helen should be alone. But we're going to find out where all these doors lead, I guess. And hopefully find some hiding spaces. There's no way Scissor Man isn't here. I mean, did he hop a plane? I don't know. Did he get a bus? I mean, did he have to check his scissors at like customs? What's happening here? But, oh... Okay. Great. They look kind of different to me, Helen, but whatever. Okay. Now, this game, I might appear to be being meticulous, but you really can't ignore any of the hotspots that pop up when you search with the cursor because it could potentially be a game-winning item. And the cursor does snap to certain things like this. See, it'll just like snap right to it. So that could be something I need to look at. Yeah, it is very RE1, and Resident Evil, I believe, came out in the same year as Clock Tower 1 for the PlayStation, 96, so I'm sure there was just some lateral thinking going on there. A stained sofa, for shame. Okay, well, Santa Scissorman just showed up, and we're gonna have to get the heck out of here. Again, if you're new to this game series, at least in this game, they do give you a lot of chances to escape. Scissorman is kind of a pushover, and if he kills you, it's not a big deal. You just kind of start off at the last door you open, so don't worry too much about it if I die. And this seems like a bad idea. So, conceivably, that should save me for life, but I was hammering the action button. In this case, it's the square button for PlayStation, so, wow, that was... Okay, I guess we're good now, guys. Scissorman is dead, and let's just hang out and have a good time in old Barrow's mansion. I'm gonna save after that. Do I prefer this to Clock Tower 1? It's hard to say. I mean, I did play through all of that for a live stream, and it's been about 2 years. Actually, it's been exactly 2 years, so it's hard to say. I do like the increased scope, but both games are very much the same in that you have to play through them more than once. They're very short games that you have to play through more than once from different angles to figure out the best way to get the best ending, which is pretty cool. It is sad that we never got the first Clock Tower, though. I really wish that would have came to America. I would have been way too much of a baby to play it, though, in 1995, but I do love what it did. And maybe I missed something, but does anyone know what happened to my friends that were here in this mansion? I thought we assembled a posse of 10. And now I'm just wandering around in the dark. The dark-ish, I guess. So, stew pot. Plates are smashed to pieces. What a shame. That was a nice plate. Another stew pot. There are probably cockroaches. Is this something I need to look at? This little scrap on the ground or not? I guess it's not. Okay, so we do have items. We have a screwdriver, a statue, and some pliers from previous missions, I guess, if you want to call them that. Oh my god, it's that guy! Harris, no!
Harris, don't scare me like that.
What's up? Did you find anything?
No.
Oh well, it's a good-looking place anyway, quite relaxing.
What are you saying? Scissorman is lurking around here somewhere.
It's just a hunch, but I don't think he's after me. Because he is after you.
Thanks, Harris. That's really comforting.
Oh, I found this key a while ago. You can have it.
I wonder which door it opens.
Yeah, I wonder too. You'd better find a way to kill Scissorman soon.
It's not my problem. I'm Harris. I'm immortal, essentially. Later. Harris. I think at this point, Scissorman is everyone's problem. Wouldn't you agree with me? That audio is just, I think it's an error with the emulator, the way it's streaming in the audio, so it's not just you. It only happens occasionally, so don't worry about it. So there's a box. It is empty, that's fine. Ooh, dried up brown things. They're in season. Could be a hint. Nope. I think we're good. I think we're good with this room, actually. So let's get out of here. I mean, presumably, Scissor Man is dead. I mean, like, who could survive that fall? Oh, that was a noise. Okay, let's get out of here. I have not played any Clock Tower outside of the Super Famicom one and this one, by the way, in case you're wondering. And no, I have not tried defeating Scissor Man with a rock, although that is a great strategy, a classic strategy, if you will. Well, that's no good. Who designed this place? I am hammering the action button so I don't die, by the way. This game does have QTEs of a sort, by the way. You just saw one of them. Only one button is involved. You just hammer that one button and you're fine. But your cursor changes colors. That kind of depicts how tired you are, I guess. Yeah, why does that door exist? I have a good question about that. Which is identical to yours, actually. Very familiar here. I am already getting lost in this giant mansion. So I believe we saw a locked door earlier. And there's our good buddy Edward, I think? Maybe?
Beth, are you alright?
Oh, it's Beth. I forget who Beth
Helen,
is.
Everyone's lost.
Hang in there, Beth. I want to look around some more.
Are we going to still wander around here?
The key to defeating Scissor Man is here somewhere. I've got to find it. Beth, you should stay here.
Beth, you're a load. That's all I'm saying.
You've got to be joking. I'm not going to be left alone again. I'm going with you.
You know what? I honestly have no problem with this. Although I do hear the Scissor Man noises, so we should get the heck out of this room. And I guess Beth is not following us. Oh, that'll happen. Alright, well, sorry Beth. You chose poorly. Oh, and it's one of these again. So again, well, like, how is he possibly in a million years surviving any of these things? It is a very Jason Voorhees scenario, by the way. So we've already seen Scissor Man take 2 falls that should have killed him, and we are now riding on a very low threshold of red health. The red cursor indicates we're in trouble in terms of surviving a QTE event. So Beth, whoever you were, I don't really remember what Beth ever did for me in my lifetime, but thanks Beth. You will be remembered by someone, but not me. Okie dokie. Hope you guys are having a good Halloween, by the way. So that's where Scissor Man first came from. Huh. So, canonically, Helen believes in Santa? Okay, sure. Already I'm lost, by the way. I have a bad memory. And we have a key, Helen, remember? Let's go up to our little icon inventory doodad, and we'll use it. What about that? So the annoying thing is I might have to maneuver Helen in a direction where I can actually see the keyhole and then use this key, fireplace key, eh? So clearly that's not the key we need to use. If you know what to do, please tell me, but I feel like we're barking up the wrong tree with this key in particular. And I don't know if there was a keyhole in the fireplace. We'll go back and check though. I believe, again, really bad with geography in this game. So we have a fireplace, but do we need a key for it in any way? Let's figure that out next. Fireplace key. Fireplace. Anything? Nothing. Okay. Well, I guess we'll keep exploring. Right now there's no way for me to click on that keyhole or interact with the key mechanism. I might be able to interact with that hole in the floor where Beth was taken away. I think I scanned my cursor over it and I got nothing though. So the thing about Clock Tower, the good thing about it is you're not punished that hard for dying, and there's not actually a whole lot of real estate to search through. So at least we know now that there is a place to hide. We'll hide in there if Scissor Man finds us again, and some yellowed books. And maybe, oh, a cobra? And again, I'm hammering the action button to escape whatever polygonal blob is strangling me. I don't know, I really don't know what's happening right now. I'm still hammering the button. I don't know what I need to do to squish this bug, I'm guessing. And it killed me, so... Okay. These kind of things happen in Clock Tower, but again, the game is very progressive for 1995, and we will start off where we left off, I believe, opening the last door that we opened, and that is a very strange... Yeah, see, we're back where we were, which is great. Like, any other game from 95, like Resident Evil, or 96 rather, would be like, oops, you have to load your save again, sorry. So I'm going to save right now, like a manual save. So maybe I need to use this copper book to squish that bug. It's very possible. Now I'm gonna get the bug. Maybe not. Maybe it's gonna kill me again. That's very likely, actually. I don't have anything else that can kill it. Maybe the statue can squish it? Oh, no, I'm dead. Let's visit that room later. Maybe, I believe in the last clock tower, rather the first clock tower, you needed insecticide to kill some bugs. That could be the same here. So what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna take the book and be on my way, and I'll come back here, and maybe I don't even need to open that desk drawer. Like, what would the bug possibly have that I would need? Who knows? So I like to think that killing Scissorman in that way bought us some time. He did plummet quite a ways. Sorry, did not mean to go that way. Again, I might get lost a bit. This is one of the larger environments of this game. Some of the other ones are much smaller. You think it's a hand? Really? Okay. It is really hard to tell. Like I have like the purest resolution displayed in front of me. There's no like CRT style like effect. So yeah. So I think I might head back to that lobby that we saw earlier and see what the other rooms are up to, and maybe we'll find a way to get around Scissorman there. I don't know why Helen keeps gasping like that. It's kind of annoying. Oh wait, Scissorman is on his way. That's why. That's exactly why. Well, thanks, dude. Again, that is a very convenient door for Helen to use. It is the Scissorman exit door. So yeah, that's the room that whatever her name was. I already forgot her name. She fell down that hole, but yeah, like that should kill him at some point, right? I mean, the surface tension of that water should just shatter his bones at some point, but we haven't been that lucky yet, so yeah, where is Harris and what is he doing? Like, I feel like in the Gotts, I believe the other guy's name is, the cop, we might have left him behind earlier, but I think we really need him at this point. I at least need a gun, right? So here's some new stuff to look at. I think we bought ourselves a lot of time from Scissorman, so an old cosmetics box, fine. A dresser, nothing in it. Okay, what a nice design. When someone is ready to kill me, or on the path to kill me, I am not normally thinking about the quality of furniture. That's just me. Your mileage may vary. I'm playing as Helen right now, not Jennifer. So this could be the fireplace we need to open with the key. For reasons I don't quite understand. And we can become Santa, reverse Santa maybe? That sounds like a job for Edward, our boy wonder for this game, where previously we sent him through a small passageway, and I think we can do it again if we can catch up with him. He did come with us after all. If you remember the last video we did, we kind of shoved Edward through a duct because he was small enough to crawl through there. So let's find Edward and shove him through a new hole. That's kind of his most useful quality, I think. Flashlight, says Mars all day. And I'm pretty sure Helen gasping when she walks in every room is an audio glitch thanks to the emulator, but I'm not really sure exactly. Oh, Helen. Gotta look your Sunday best for Scissorman, come on. Very good, Helen. What is Helen's sleep number? That's my question for you people watching. Please respond. So we have another hotspot here. I don't know. I can't even tell what that is. Oh, nice. So, wow, that's great. Like, I was just kind of dicking around a bit with objects I had from previous puzzles, and the pliers grabbed me the key to the library, so that's amazing. I think it did. Actually, I don't see it in my inventory, but let's see if we can grab it. I hate mice. Maybe we actually didn't grab it. Yeah, it looks like we didn't. The game was kind of misleading there, so, weird. Okay, well, we'll have to come back here, I guess. Alright, cool. Now he's chasing me. Oh, so he's in the bedroom, okay. Can I go over here maybe? Come on, Helen, go into the chimney. Come on, Helen. We'll just run this way instead. There aren't a whole lot of places to hide here, so we might have to go back downstairs. And if anyone wants to pull out a FAQ, I would not be, I would not oppose that idea, pulling out an FAQ. Because we're at one of the more complicated parts of this game, and I'm trying to figure out what to do next. So let's maybe see if we can do the old ledge trick again. I think it's the furthest door over here. Again, works like a charm, yeah. That is the best time to do this. So, again, I'm gonna just have to go back to places. Yeah, Helen is very polite about closing and opening doors. Actually, Mars all day, any kind of assistance would be great just to keep the stream interesting. So if you know where I'm supposed to go next, or any kind of puzzle sort of thing, that'd be awesome. Because I feel like I'm probably missing, like, a hotspot I didn't see, or something like that. I know I need to get that key to the library, but I've not even seen the library door. That could be the locked gate, though. That could be this gate. I have a fireplace key, but not a mansion key. I think this room is a bust for the most part. So I think Mars all day is going to help us through this little section here, so I'm not just clicking on everything again. So go to the bottom, the room with the stairs, the bottom left door. Okay, so I take it you mean the hallway, the main foyer. I'm hoping you mean that. This could be another outside entrance. Oh. So we're fine, don't worry. Again, Helen should really mark these doors. I feel like that's important to her main goal in destroying Scissor Man. So the bottom left door. So we have a door that's locked over here. So by bottom left door, do you mean this door, Mars All Day? Let me know. I know there's a bit of a delay with the chat, but please tell me, and I will get on that immediately. And I wonder if rear door left. Okay, so that's it. I don't know if I've gone this way. Okay, so we're back in this room that I've kind of thoroughly explored, at least I think I have. Okay, so Mars All Day is telling me to search the small table in the back, which I will do immediately. I thought I did, maybe. Oh, it's a second hotspot. No wonder. That's how they get you. Okay, that's what I missed the first time. That's what I was saying earlier, folks, that fireplace key. I guess she just uses the mansion key automatically then, but yeah, like the hotspots were so close together that I missed the one I needed to see when I was originally in this room. So that's one of the bad things about this game, but not really strange for an adventure game of this era where it's very pixel hunty. So we are on our way. Thanks so much, Mars All Day, for helping us out there. I'm glad you made the stream less boring. Me searching through random rooms is not the most interesting thing to watch. And now we're going to search through this random room, and there's a giant slab of concrete. Probably best not to open. Oh, it's...
Nolan, what happened?
I was sleepy.
Ow! Ow! Ouch!
Are you alright?
Damn. Somebody attacked me from behind. My head is still throbbing.
Why is anyone splitting up in this scenario is my question. It's like, oh, hey, there's a guy that wants to kill all of us? Let's not Scooby-Doo it this time. Let's just figure it out.
What about Jennifer? Have you found her?
No, not yet.
That's okay. I'll help you look. We'll find her.
Thanks, Nolan. Okay, Nolan, what are you gonna do? Get out of your grave. Help me out here. So there's a little pixel hunty thing on the ground. We'll find out what that is. A mini tape recorder. Can we pick it up? Can we interact with it? Can we use it? We'll find out. Yeah, I figured I could kill the hand in the drawer, but I didn't have the right item for that yet, because it seems to be giving you like a time to use an item. Maybe, huh? Hooray! We have lead balls now. Whatever that does. Sure. We can't talk to Nolan again apparently about his missing tape recorder we found. So maybe we should just keep moving through these rooms. Nolan's just gonna kind of chill in his stone coffin. How surreal! I'm not going that way again. Ah, so apparently there's a quill on the desk of the room with the hand that strangles you, and you have to use that to kill the hand, which I totally missed because this game is made of polygons the size of a truck. So, understandably, did not see that. Let's go up here. Can we? Okay. Can we go up there? I'm clicking my... Oh, okay, there we go. Hopefully killing that hand is not mandatory, because I did not do that yet. Not quite sure what that movement from Helen was. Kind of strange there. Let's keep going. So I want to jump out of this strange room before I keep going and see if there's anything else in this hallway. There's probably one more door leading to another chasm, I guess. Oh, probably not. Okay. So I don't know what got her so excited about this room, but maybe this ledge is navigable? No? Huh, okay. So I have a new mission to open that door. How that will happen I cannot tell you, but we're gonna find out, hopefully. And Scissor Man is still around. I take it he's probably just drying himself. He's just really toweling himself off right now, just working through all that moat water. So now we're above that little landing that we saw before. Hopefully this won't make us fall. Don't do it, Helen. So I guess we unlock that door, which is cool. And there's a terrifying fire. We're going to investigate right now. Every drawer will be opened, every bureau will be investigated. that is a very, very loud fireplace, by the way. Take the dry path when choosing among the three. Okay. So, take the dry path, everybody. Keep that in mind. We're going to need that for later. Hey, I've got a copper book, everybody. We could do this. We can finally do the puzzle that I didn't know I'd be doing. I want to put the book here. Why won't you let me put the book back where it belongs? Maybe somebody could look that up for me, because I feel like the copper book should go where the one copper book is missing, probably. I just have a hunch that that should be where it goes. There is one missing, and I have it. It's right here. See? Copper book. Ah, there are scratches on the floor, which I can barely make out. Very cool. Thank you very much, Mars All Day. He's been helping out. Or she, sorry. So, I guess I should examine this again, maybe? Nah, okay, so this could be one of those weird event trigger things where now I can use the copper book. Okay, that made no sense. Adventure game logic. Don't question it. And please don't question it. Okay, so I saved my game and it's telling me to take the dry path. I can't make any of these things out, and I don't know what they entail, so... So right now I can't take any path, actually. I'm kind of blocked from all of them because it's too dark. Oh, I guess not. Which path is dry? This seems pretty dry to me. Helen is pretty brave. And now rats are gonna eat her. Okay, sorry Helen. Did not mean to have rats eat you like that. Okay, so we took this, the rat zone. We don't want to go back there. Let's try this one instead. I don't care, get down there. It was dry, but I think my blood and entrails helped make it wet. Okay, so, 2 of those lead to rat death. Let's figure out if the first one doesn't. I hope it doesn't. That would seem very weird. Again, very, very, very fair checkpoints in this game. I applaud you, Human Entertainment in 1996, for thinking like, let's not make you go back to a save point. Let's just let you figure it out again. And I fear we are in the rat zone again, but hopefully we're fine. Nope, we are going to be eaten by rats again. Okay. Alright, dead end. Well, I guess we're not ready for Rat Town just yet. It's possible we need an item, perhaps some sort of light source, I'm guessing. If you're around and you're looking at a FAQ, or you've played this game before, let me know, because I'm really just playing it blind for you folks. So we're going to leave for now. And let's see. It has been a long time since we've seen Scissorman. I wonder what he's been up to lately. And I think I hear his music, so. Oh, thank you so much. Mars All Day bringing us the 90s hints. Like, once again, I would have never guessed that. I don't know what that has to do with anything at all, but there could be a hiding spot underneath this bed. Oh, we're gonna do this, guys. We're gonna finally do it. His mortal enemy, the sheets. Take that. That's Egyptian, you idiot. And I'm out of here. That's Egyptian cotton. He's in a prison of luxury right now. I can't believe that worked. The only reason I knew that would work was because I actually saw an animated GIF from Clock Tower that had that exact scene in it, and I was like, oh, that's something you can do, okay. So now we're going to test out Mars All Day's theory, dropping a lead ball into each of these. I wonder how far down it goes. I should probably test it. Okay. Boop. So don't go down that one. It is funny that I did go down this path before and did get destroyed by rats, but now that I'm actually doing the plot appropriate ball test, it'll let me down there. Okay, so now we can go, again, this is the first path I chose, and I did get killed by rats, but now, I guess it's not gonna happen, probably? That's right, we don't make mistakes, we just have happy little accidents, and they can always teach us something. I don't have an afro, but my name is Bob, so take that as you will. Again, Okay, wait, let's go back. It is weird how I went down this pathway the first time. There was no clear pathway. There was no ladder. I was just killed by rats. You need to do the ball test first, which is, frankly, not cool. Bad game design. But one of the few pieces of bad game design in this game. It's pretty good for 96. It's pretty fair for 96.
Got?
Dots, did you eat a bunch of skeletons again?
Got?
Yo, Teach.
Oh, you're alive.
Hey, what do you mean by that?
I'm just hanging out with skeletons.
Where is everyone? Aren't they with you?
Scissorman attacked us and we all scattered.
Oh, I see.
Well, I suppose.
What do we do now, Teach?
We've got to keep looking. There has to be a way to kill Scissorman here somewhere.
I feel like everyone is like just heavily sedated. I guess we're gonna die then. Yeah, probably.
That's why he's trying so hard to get in our way.
He keeps getting in our way with, you know, trying to kill us and all.
Then take this with you.
You, the master of shooting, can
Might
use
be
it.
useful.
A pistol? What about you?
It's okay. I've got another.
I've got all these skeletons.
Can you use it?
Yes, I've had some training.
That means you're an amateur. But anyway, this will be real practice.
Okay, Gots.
Got.
Huh?
Thank you.
Yes, Helen's covered wars, you know. Well, that's not normal.
What was that?
It's a common horror trope, Helen.
Just what you thought you saw. Ghosts. Probably the ghosts of all the kids killed here.
I love how matter-of-fact Gots is about
How
this. Like,
terrible.
come on, Helen. It's your everyday ghost.
After Scissorman, I ain't scared of no ghosts.
Oh, congratulations for that reference. Boy. Oh, man, Gots. You really went all the way for that reference. You know, people died. You're standing around human bones. You think the Ghostbusters are funny? Get out of here. I ain't afraid of no ghosts. My name's Gots. I've got a pistol. Let me save real quick. Did I come that way? I forget. That cutscene was so bizarre.
Got?
And oh, Gots is gone. That cutscene was so bizarre and just strangely. The emotions were so strange. I just forgot where I was. Oh, Gots was in a room full of children's bones. Very great. Okay, so I don't know where we are, or what we're doing, or... All I know is that we have a gun now, apparently. Oh, I'm sorry. And I can't cancel an action, unfortunately. So once I commit to going through a door, I gotta sit it out until that happens. So we're gonna go back through. This is a very big mansion, by the way. You probably watched me do a lot of the same in the last Clock Tower playthrough a couple years ago when I went through the Super Famicom version. Again, I don't know where I am. But we do have a pistol, so again, we're in another bone zone. And I'm just about to say that Scissorman has not attacked us in a while, which means he probably will attack us soon, so as always, he's just kind of an annoyance. Use the gun on the huge door in the main hall. Well, that's a way to do things. Thanks, Mars all day. I appreciate that. I would not actually think of such an easy solution for a convoluted game like this. That's more of our Resident Evil 4 solution, where it's like, just kick the lock off. You've got guns. You've got a giant man foot. All right, so we'll use our skeleton key. So I did save as the King of Spain said bone. I'm sorry, I did say bone zone, but it is a legitimate use of that term, so it's not my fault.
Jennifer! Oh, what should I do? Jennifer! Jennifer! Oh, why?
Okay. So, was I supposed to use the gun? Use gun on Jennifer? Okay, well, let me go back to... I can actually go back to that. Let me use my magic save potions. Mars all day, do you have any hints for this section, or am I screwed? I had the gun. I was using the gun.
Jennifer! Oh, what should I do?
Oh, so you can shoot him in the head, okay. I was not fast enough for that.
Did it hit him? Jennifer!
Thanks, Mars all day. I had the right idea, but I wasn't fast enough that first time.
Thank heaven you're still alive. Helen? It's okay now. I've got Scissorman cornered. Wait here.
Wow, so it looks like we could have the upper hand for once. I'm still saving to be fair, to be safe, but there's nothing to click on in here. So Jennifer's fine. We have our gun still, I take it. Yep.
Professor Barrow. Professor Barton. Why? How could you?
Helen, I told you when you first joined my seminar. There's always a danger of turning toward evil.
Really? It's this guy?
When you're researching criminal behavior.
I'm not really satisfied by this payoff. But he was a huge dick throughout, so it does make sense.
Always remember that danger.
Professor Barton, how did you appear
are
to be
you
a
saying?
small hunchback child throughout most of this game?
It's ironic, isn't it? That I was drawn in by his evil soul. Helen, do you believe that you really have the strength to keep it from happening to you?
Yeah, Barton, I think most of us do. You're just a twisted freak. So, good luck with dying and everything.
Can you really deny that you are involved in this case because you wanted to be involved?
Yeah, Barton, we're all monsters. Can you just bleed out quicker? Because I got stuff to do.
Maybe you too are attracted by the vast darkness.
I'm not like you.
We are all the Scissor Men. Well, crap. Of course, yeah, Okiji Dragon. I think my response to you is, of course, it was recorded in
All right,
Japan.
Teach. She's okay.
They're like, who can speak English here? You, and you. You're all cast members. Get over here.
The murderer was Professor Barton.
Helen.
Teach, I know you're in shock, but you are alive.
Well, you know what? It's too late for you,
That's
dude.
something to be happy about,
What,
ain't
I
it?
can't shoot him? Can't shoot anybody?
Yes, you're probably right.
Wow. Well, everybody, that was, I think, the good ending of Clock Tower. At least Helen's good ending. It seemed like it was the most satisfactory ending. We found out who Scissorman was. Jennifer was saved. Several people died, but their deaths seemed inevitable, so who knows? Yeah, so we're gonna watch the credits roll, but that was pretty interesting. I don't think I'm gonna go back to Clock Tower again for a while, but that was pretty cool. Like, I do enjoy how open-ended it is. I like the multiple endings. I like the multiple playthrough aspect of it. And who knows what happens when you play through as Jennifer. Maybe I'll do that again on my own time and talk to you about it through an episode of Retronauts. That'd be cool. But what a weird ending, what a weird game. I'm still trying to like think about how I feel about that. It is kind of an easy out for Barton. It's just like, yes, look, researching evil turned me evil. Helen, it's that easy. Yeah, the ending theme is really catchy. It does remind me of a John Carpenter style riff, which is, of course, this is very influenced by 80s horror, Dario Argento, John Carpenter, people like that. So Blue Neurosis is wondering what would happen if we didn't shoot him. Let's find out, actually. We can go back to an old save. Actually, I think I saved before the credits started rolling. I apologize for that. I should have done another save slot, but I assume there was another ending where Jennifer is dead, but you also killed Scissorman. But that was pretty cool. Like, even though we've already seen like a really good ending, we've probably only seen about like maybe 65% of the game, because again, I think we saw the best ending for Helen, but there's still an entire Jennifer playthrough we need to see, and maybe we'll do that again, who knows. But I think 3 live streams of Clock Tower in a row are enough for us this time. Oh no, ending D! No! I want ending A. A for awesome. We'll find out. Second worst. What is a good ending in this game? We're having arguments about the ending right now in the chat, but I would like to know what does it take to get a good ending in Clock Tower? Yeah, maybe Derpy is right. We'll find out. Yeah, I think these are all English-speaking Japanese people who are doing all the voices for the female characters, at least. Oh, so Gotts and Nolan are not Japanese people, so yeah. I think each character has 5 endings, A, B, C, D, and E endings. So we have Jennifer's endings and Helen's endings. And we're going to find out which one we got at the end of this credits roll, so please hang in there. Man, I really want to play the spiritual sequel to this now, Project Scissors. I forget what it's called again for the 3rd live stream in a row. I forget what it's called, but the dude who made this is making another game, and it's going to be very similar, so hopefully it'll follow that same kind of strange formula he devised, which I really like. Barry Gurji, who is that OKG Dragon? What else did he play? Or who else did he play, rather? That's right, it's called Nightcry. I don't think it's out. I interviewed him like 2 or 3 years ago, I swear, about this when it was first taking off. Yeah, Nightcry, thank you. Everyone is telling me it's Nightcry, thank you so much. I feel bad for forgetting it, but I had a great interview with the guy. It was an email interview, those aren't always the best things, but I got some good answers out of it, so I was happy with it. Oh, the voice of Barry. Okay, got it. Like, hey, you could speak English conceivably in some way. Please talk in our game. So Nightcry, yeah, Hifumi Kono is the dude who I interviewed and talked to about Nightcry. Possibly back at 1UP, maybe at US Gamer, I forget where I interviewed him. But after playing these games, I'm very interested in his kind of adventure game style, which is really new to me. Oh, D. Survivor Unidentified? What? Glitchcog, you just missed the stream, I'm sorry. Let's check out something else though, real quick. Ending list. So we, our first thing we did was Jennifer's ending E. I'm not gonna have you watch that, but sorry. Then we got Helen's ending D, which it's not letting us see that for some reason. I guess because it's not a full motion video. So these are the endings we got so far. And I'm guessing this is the rank of the ending, so I thought we did good with Helen, but I guess not. And let's take a look at hints. So we unlocked a lot of hints. So hint 1, the main character is determined by the number of times Harris is spoken to in the corridor during the prologue. Okay, so these are all like just different ways to let you know what will inform certain endings. There are many times when clicking on some item will rescue the character. I know that. Don't give up. Try to click on something until the very end. I see, so that's how far we got, and let me try to load my last save. I forget where I did it, so we could find out if we can get a different ending with this stream, but we probably won't be able to. Nope, we're back at the credits. I'm sorry, everybody. That was Clock Tower. Thanks for joining me on this great Halloween live stream, and Borsi is asking, is there any way to see the old SFC playthrough? I'm glad you mentioned that, actually, because if you go to the YouTube Retronauts account, which is just search for it on YouTube, it's called Retronauts Podcast. Just type in Retronauts, you'll find it. There is 2 or 3 years worth of live streams we've done that are all archived there, including my complete Clock Tower Super Famicom live stream. So please check that out if you haven't already. But this was so much fun. I'm glad you guys joined me on Halloween of all nights. It's a perfect night for Clock Tower. And I don't think I'm going to be doing much else tonight. It's been about an hour and a half, and I'm ready to call it a night. But this is cool, and I'm glad we got to see... Ooh, there's a little full motion video for you there. But I'm glad we got to see a few endings of this game, and it's very interesting. I have a lot more respect for this series now that I see the strange direction it took, and like these strange adventure game mechanics, which are kind of new to me, to be honest. So yeah, thanks so much. As always, again, I implore you, please go to our YouTube account and please subscribe to it. You can find all these videos archived there if you want to watch them again, and I think they're fun. It's just like a podcast, but you get to watch it too. And as always, please, review the podcast on iTunes, subscribe to it, check out our Twitter and Facebook accounts, Tumblr too. And one last thing, check out Talking Simpsons, my Simpsons podcast that I do every week now for LaserTime Podcast Network. It is available everywhere. Just search for Talking Simpsons. Not We're Talking Simpsons, but Talking Simpsons. There's no We're in our name. That's somebody else's podcast, who I have no problem with, but I want you to listen to our podcast. So that's Talking Simpsons on LaserTime Network.
Here it is.
And again, please review that too. That would help me out a lot, and I think you'll enjoy it. If you like Retronauts, I assume you like The Simpsons. If not, please watch it and then like it and then listen to Talking Simpsons. So thanks so much for a great Halloween night. I'm glad we had a lot of fun, and we'll see you with another stream soon. Please follow Twitter and Facebook to find out when that stream is happening. And again, guys, have a great Halloween. I will see you later. Later, guys.
Clock Tower.